Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. Today I've got a fun video for you. Today we are going to do a bunch of looks using the new Ensley Rain Flourish and Flutter palette collection. So what I'm going to do first before getting into this, we are going to do swatches of what I have. I do have one press single that pigment that I'm going to show you as well, but I want to showcase what the entire collection is and the pricing for you in case you want to get more, because I got what I was most excited to get, but there are other things in this collection that I wouldn't mind picking up. It's just I didn't have the budget for the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to put photos up here with each of the items that I am showing you. First of all, well, I'll show you the palettes first. So first of all, the Flutter palette. This one is less expensive than the Flourish by $5. I'm not sure why. This is the Flutter palette and it is $50. Really beautiful, and her eyes match. Now there was an outer carton that came in as well as a box, all matching. Okay, and on the back, absolutely pretty. And if you open it, you have a mirror, and sorry, I just was swatching, so a little bit of a mess. We've used this a ton already, you can see, but look at those colors. And again, this one retails for $50. Okay. Next up, we have the Flourish palette. This one is $55. This is a much brighter palette, but together they make some amazing, look at the eyes on this thing. This is raised parts of it. It's really, really beautiful. I think she uses some AI technology to create her palettes, but they all have like a whimsical fantasy vibe. So here is the back. And also, guys, Ensley Rain is named after her two daughters, Ensley and Ember Rain, and that's where she came up with the name Ensley Rain. So it's got both of them in there. So let's open this one. This one retails for $55. And you can see much brighter shades. Really beautiful, though, and I will say they work together phenomenally. Okay, then we do have chromatic pressed singles. Let me grab the one that I have, which is the most expensive one, called Hibiscus. Okay, I figured I'd show you also, since I still had them, I hadn't thrown them out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them or not, but these are the, these came around the palettes, the little outer carton, and you can see the eyes changing color from like green to blue. Really cool. And then here's this one. Can you see that? Hopefully. And there's a little bit of writing, a little bit more on the back of these as well. They are 13.2 grams and 0.47 ounces. Ensley Rain is also cruelty-free, vegan-friendly, and all of their items are ethically sourced. They also came inside a box, and in the box, each of the palettes came in their own box like this, again, that matched. So the packaging is just absolutely stunning. So when you opened it up, I mean, it came, I was not worried about anything getting broken. Each of the palettes came situated nicely in here and then had the foam on top. I'll just put one together for you and show you. And then they were packaged inside a shipping box. So both of them came like this. So it's kind of a fun way to open it too, because it's just so beautiful. All right, so the different little chromatic press singles, they each also come in their own, this is Hibiscus, well, the carton for it. And they also come in their own cute little envelope here. And this shade, let me swatch this now because I forgot to, I don't know if I did it in the video, but this is the shade Hibiscus. So this one is a separate one. This is 17. The rest of them, well, they're different prices. I'll go through them one by one as I throw the photos up. So let's do the swatch of Hibiscus. But this is the most expensive and I love it. So it doesn't feel super creamy. It's a little bit more crumbly, but it's so beautiful, and it spreads really nice too. So let me just do this one for you. I got a little too much in my hand there, but look at that. Is that not stunning? and it's just as beautiful on the eye. Absolutely worth the $17 for one shade, but whatever, I love it, so I don't care. I mean, I could look at this all day, and it's just so pretty. So, all right, so that one, and here it is on my finger too, just look at the colors still. Oh, you can see got like a hint of like a hot fuchsia pink in there, orange, gold. Oh, I don't even know how many colors you can see in there. So pretty. All right, so that is hibiscus, and that is $17. Now I'm gonna pop the photos up on the screen, and if there's a swatch, I'll put it up for you as well of the rest of them. So we have, next we have Shattered Wings. That is, I think, $16. I don't have the price on that one. It's either 15 or 16. I'll put it on the screen. Then we have Monarch. Oh, they're 15. The other ones are all 15. Monarch is next. We have Whispering Willow. And then also there is a collection of 6 moon dusts. These are retailing for $15 each. And your moon dust, I'm sorry, that is wrong. The moon dusts are also different prices. So you have Fluttering Fantasy, which is $17. You have Honeysuckle, which is $16. You have Daffodil, which is also $16. You have Gaia's Gaze, that is $17. And Moonlit Gardens, $15, and Fairy Meadow, which looks really pretty. I want that one also for $15. So those are your 6 different moon dusts. This collection also came with 2 blushes, which are pretty, but I didn't need them. I have so many blushes, and they're beautiful. They retail for $9 each, which is also, I think, a good price. They have one for Flutter, called Flutter up here. I'll put it up. All right, and then they also have one for the other palette called Flourish that match the palettes. And that, and they have polychromatic lip glosses. Again, there's 2, one for each palette. Now I do want to try their lip glosses. I saw the swatches. These lip glosses are a little bit better than some of the other lip glosses. Like, you know, when you see all the different pretty prismatic colors in a lip gloss, then you put it on and you can't really see it on your lips. These you can. These are the most sparkly ones. I've seen people try these on. They're stunning. And there's 2. They're $16 each, and one is called Flutter and one is called Flourish. Again, you'll have seen the photos. All right, now you can buy the 2 palettes together, which is what I did, in a bundle for $100. It saves you $5. Also, there is some discount codes out there with affiliates. I will put one of the affiliates. I don't remember which one I used, but I don't know if it saves 10%, 15%, but I'll put it down below because I am trying to become a affiliate for Ensley Rain, but they have the program closed right now, and they do have my application, but they are not adding any additional affiliates at this time. So I will put somebody else's affiliate code so that you can get a further discount. So you can buy both of them for $100 plus the discount. And then if you want the entire collection, it is $280. Now, I don't know if there's like, didn't add it up to see like what savings there was with that. Let me see if it says here for the bundle. In here, yes, so it is already discounted, so you might not be able to use a discount on the bundles. I don't know, you can try, but the retail value of the bundle is $315, and so you're saving, you know, $35 if you get the bundle of all of it. Okay, friends, so now that you've seen the whole collection, let's take a look at swatches, and then let's get into the looks. All right, let's do some swatches of the Ensley Rain Flutter palette. This is the more muted color palette here. So we're going to start from top to bottom. So here we're going to start with Orchard Orange. Actually, hold on. Okay, I had to get my stuff off my hand so I could do this. So this is Orchard Orange. I'm going to give you guys close-ups as well. Then the next one is Pixie Petal. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is flaky but very smooth, and you really I'm gonna have to turn the camera, but you really don't need to use a lot of it. Try this again. Okay, this green one here is called Serenity. Then we have, this is a gorgeous one. I wore this the other day. Everyone loved it. This is called Golden Hour. So beautiful. I'm going to show you in the mirror too, so you can get a better look at these. This one is called Magic Moss. Kind of like a dirty, grungy yellow green. Then we have Moonflower, which is a pretty one. This, oh, let me get, I have some on here for my old one, hold on. Okay, and this one is called Moonflower. This one's drier, but absolutely gorgeous. It's got a mauve-y type of a base, and then it looks like it's got sort of a blue shift to it. And again, I'm gonna show you guys all of these in the mirror so you can see a little bit better, but that's the first row. Next we have a Dewdrop. Dewdrop is a little creamier than Moonflower. Let me show you here, and you can see my finger, hold on. You can see on my finger, it's sort of got that green and purple and bluey type of a shift. So this is like a trio chrome here. Right now what I'm seeing is purple, like a beautiful, almost like a periwinkle on this one. Really, really pretty. Let me put you guys right here. You can see a little bit better. Then we have Flicker, which is like a gray, but it's a gray with like what I think has like a little bit of blue in the blue or green in this gray as well. It's kind of like dungy little gray. Really kind of neat though for a base for some of these. There's that. Next up we have Sylph. This is a softer one, much like Dewdrop, and I'm going to show you on my finger too so you can see the colors. You can see there's like oranges and like a fuchsia. Sorry, the cat has just jumped up here, and like a purple. I gotta get her down. Oops, wrong color. This one has a brown base or a beige base, and you can really see when you turn, look at that. Ooh, you really see the shift in it of the colors. So you're gonna get that pretty like, almost like a pop of pink and orange, but then also lots of purple and blue. All right, next up is Wisp, which is a beautiful shade. This is a plum shade, like a plum purple shade, and I really like this. I used this on the bottom lid. I used this in the outside corner. Absolutely stunning, stunning shade. And then this next one, same thing. This is Mystic Meadow. This is a, not a matte. This is it's kind of very similar to Moonflower, except it has, instead of a blue shift, it's definitely got more of a green to green blue purple, or green purple. It doesn't really have the blue as much, all right? Although here I'm seeing blue, so maybe it's got blue in it too. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. I see green mostly. All right, and then the last shade is Echo, which is a matte shade, and it's like a dark, dark gray. So this is gonna darken up any look that you want to do with this. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at these. Okay. And these are all the shadows from the Flutter palette. I'm going to put them by the light a little bit so you can see here. Aren't they beautiful? Okay, next up we are going to do the Flourish palette, which is the sister palette to the one that we just swatched. I need a bigger table for this. And the cat really needs to get her butt down. Okay, turn it this way. Starting with Begonia, which is a pretty sunshine yellow color. Blends very nice. These mats are beautiful. Very silky. This one, next one is Nectar, right here, and you can see gorgeous, like a hot pink and orange in this one. Love this. Look at that. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but we'll see in the light. All right, then we have Flourish, which is more, the other dream one was like a creamsicle orange. This is a little bit more of a poppy orange. It's definitely more pigmented, more like neon. Really pretty. Actually goes really well with the other one as well. Next up is one of my favorites. It's called Buttercup Bliss, and it's so great for an inside corner. It's the juiciest lemonade-y shade. Sorry, not trying to stick my middle finger up at you, but it's such a beautiful light yellowy. It definitely, Buttercup's a good name for it, but it's almost like even lighter really than a Buttercup shade. It's so beautiful. Okay, then we have Petal Pop, which is a neon green right here. This is definitely a better one for the summer, but these palettes blend so beautifully together. Then next up we have Sunbeam, which is another like orange, but it's more where this one has like that hot pink. This shade has the hot pink, and it actually has a little purple in it. This shade is more yellow and chunky and orange. Yellow and orange together, maybe. We'll see if there's some other colors in here too. Green. How gorgeous is that? Okay, let me clean my fingers because we're going into Dahlia Magic next. Got fuzzies on my hand. This one is flaky. You don't have to pick a lot of it up to get a good color payout. And I don't know if this is duochrome. I think it is. I do see some other colors in here. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. It does look like it's more of just like a duochrome to me, not so much multichrome, but I could be wrong. Okay, next we have another purple, but this is like a neon purple and very beautiful as well. And I've used this too. I really like this shade. This is also great on the outer and underneath the eye. Really pretty. All right, now we have Garden Glow, which I think I did in my first look, and it's like a blue and purpley periwinkle shade. It's kind of mermaid-like, and it's lighter than I thought when I was doing it. It looks darker in the pan, but it doesn't have, it has like a white base. It doesn't have much of a base. It's almost like see-through, and then you just sort of turn and you'll see the different colors in it. Like right now you might be seeing kind of like a yellow and a green and like an almost like an aqua color, but it also has a beautiful flip of violet or lavender in it as well, which you might be able to see, I think more so on my finger. Can you see the purple on that? Maybe, hopefully. Okay. All right, now we have 3 more to do. We have Pink Paradise. This is a neon hot pink. Okay. And it's beautiful and it blends beautifully. I've used it on the eye. It looks great. I think I've used pretty much all the shades at this point, but I haven't filmed them all. Then we have Fairy Flutter. This is very soft and buttery and chunky as well. So you do not need to pick up a lot, and it's going to spread. Look at that. I love this shade. I want to do, oh, you can't even see it. I want to do more with this. Look at, that's a beautiful fall shade. And then the last one in here is Callaghan, which is like a dark brown, but it has like a plum tone to it, which is really unique, and I like it. You can see sort of like that darky burgundy plummy shade right in it. Like almost looks purple. Love it. So that is our, what did I say? This is our Flourish palette right here. So I'm going to give you some close-ups. Hold on. morning. Welcome to my channel, friends, Southern Yankee Beauty. My name is Terry if you are new here. It is 7 o'clock. It is Friday. I am getting ready for work. I got some new product in and I'm going to play with it. I'm going to show you both palettes and a single I picked up. We're going to do a look with one today, and I will do more. Hopefully in this video you'll see multiple looks. I did one yesterday and I did not film it, but I will put a picture right here of it, and that was using the, and there'll be pictures at the end of that look too, because I did take pictures of it, but that was using the new Ensley Flutter palette. So I have the Flutter and the Flourish palettes right here. I'm so excited. First of all, oh, look at how pretty, how beautiful are these. And I'm going to do swatches of all. Let me just quickly show you this one. This one's going to be great for fall. Because I'm wearing this like well, one we're going to do the other one, but the so you saw the box was the same. Then this is the outer carton Ensley Flutter palette, and here is the back. It's beautiful, 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 with the little fairy on it and her eyes. Look at her eyes. Can you see them? They turn color. Isn't that cool? All right, so this is an Indi brand. I did use this one, so this one is it's been swatched, well, not all the colors, but I've been in it, so it's not as clean as the next one you're going to see, but still pretty good. Okay, so here is the Flutter palette colors. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, let's get into the other palette, which is the one we're going to use today, and that is the Flourish palette right here. Ensley is a indie brand that I recently found earlier this year, and I've gotten quite a few of their palettes. Not all of them that I want, but I love them. I love them. All right, so here is the outer carton, and you can see her little eyes changing color. Isn't that neat? The whole palette, and you got like, it's raised. It's absolutely stunning. This one is much, much brighter. The other one's a little bit more grungy. Are we ready? This one has not been touched. This is a lot brighter, actually. And this is what we're playing with today, which makes me nervous because it's so bright. I haven't worn colors like this in a very long time, but we're going to. But I probably will start with this one just to warm myself up. Okay. In fact, I think that is what I'm going to do. And I'm putting this on before I put my face makeup on today, which, oh, the other thing I wanted to show you is this little guy. This is a single that I haven't even opened yet. I think they launched 6 different singles. This one's called Hibiscus. Gorgeous, isn't it? So we're not going to use this one today. I'm going to save this over here, but I will swatch that for you. All right, so we are going to start going in with the palette matte on here named Flourish, which, as I said, is here. I think this is a really good one to just kind of get started on your eye. It's like a peachy orange. I did put under my eyes today some hydrogels to try to get the bags. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Hold on. Hold on, we're not focusing. Okay. Come on, focus. There we go. I did just put a little bit of concealer on my lid, so we're going in with the shade Flourish. I think I showed it to you in here, but it's this one right here. Okay. Very pretty shade. We're going to start that all over the lid. All right, let's see how the matte's layer. We're gonna go into the bright green. I'm gonna look great for my meeting this morning. They're gonna be like, what the heck is she doing with her face? I don't care. We're playing, that's what we're doing. It's Friday. Colorful Friday, right? That's a beautiful color. I like it. It's like a, kind of like a yellowy lime green, but I like it. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. All right, now, what color do I want to go into? There's Nectar, Dahlia Magic. Let's swatch these guys real quick because sometimes I have to do that. So this is Dahlia Magic right here. Sometimes if I, sorry, I'm still like, my nails are in transition. Sometimes if I don't know what to do with the look, I just need to like look at them on my hand. This is Nectar, which is what I'm considering. I really like this one. I think this weekend I'm gonna fix my nails up. So I apologize for the ugliness. That's pretty because it's like sheer, but it's got like pink in it. Can you see that? That's really beautiful. Okay, we have a really light one that I do want to use a little of. This is called Buttercup Bliss, which is like a light lemon, but it looks like it has a pink or green shift and gold, and it's definitely pink and orange in here for sure. Green, so I think I'm going to use that on this inner portion is what I'm thinking. Okay, the other color, we have 3 more, is Sunbeam. Ooh, this is nice and creamy too. Really pretty. Gorgeous. And then there's this blue called Bluey Green, which we might use as well because this would match kind of what I'm wearing. This is called Garden Glow, so I'm thinking of using this in that pretty lemon color. Gorgeous. And it's not as scary because it looks a little bit more scary in the pan. Let me just show you. That's a color that scares me a little bit, but when you put it on, it's like really, you can see it's kind of sheared out, so very pretty. All right, so now the last one I have is Fairy Flutter. Let's try this one. This would probably be a good color for fall with the darker matte in here. Yeah, this one has more of a like a gray. It's still light. It's like got a gray base to it, so that's a little darker. So it's going to be a great fall shade. This one and this one will be great. Actually, they can all be used for fall. We got oranges and greens and burgundies. Really pretty, even though it's in a bright palette. I think it's going to go well with the other one. Okay, let's start out with Buttercup Bliss, which is the light yellowy pink shade right here. Right here, isn't that pretty? All right, so let's try that on the inner corner here. Very pretty. And very soft. It's got a little bit, just that little tint of color of like pink in that yellow. Next, and that is called Garden Glow. So we're gonna go right in to Garden Glow. Ooh. Let's let some magic happen here. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew this was gonna be absolutely stunning because it's really pretty and sheer, and it's just perfect. Right now I'm just laying it down. I'm not worried about getting these 2 colors blended just yet, but I will. And do the same thing on the other eye, and then we'll work on the blend. Very pretty. Okay, it does need a little bit of a darker outer corner. So we're gonna go into Caligna. It is a mystery brush. There's nothing on it. It's old, that means. Worn out. Okay, we're going into this dark shade to give ourselves a little dimension, and then we'll do the face and come back and finish up the bottom of the eyes. All right, so this shade's fun. This is my first time getting into it. This is like a plummy brown, which is it's a good brown. That's a good color brown for me. I like, all browns are good, but I like this one. Gorgeous. Oh, the green is actually over here mixing with the plum shade. Did it do that here? Yeah, it just looks like maybe I didn't come over as far with that green shade on the side. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna come over a little bit more so we can get that pretty blend we're getting on the other side. Because I kind of like that. I like how it all blends in together. Okay, now I'm going to go back into my fluffy brush and use my switch, and we're going to use the shade Begonias, which is a light yellow here, and we are going to go right at the top here and blend that out. I'm not doing it too much because I don't want it too dark. Okay, now I'll be right back. I'm going to put the rest of like just my face foundation and stuff on, concealer, and we'll come back and do the bottom. I need blush. Okay, and lipstick. Now let's go back into our Flourish palette. Maybe we can use a little bit more colors. I'm like thinking this thistle color on the bottom, this really beautiful like purple, because I just think it's beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with this little brush here. I think this is a focular, yeah, focular brush. Wow, I really like this color. Really, really, that's beautiful. Okay. I just want to try all the colors. I know we can't, well, we're not going to try all of them, but in one look, but we're going to do our dangest. Because that's a pretty one. All right, we've used all the mattes except for the Pink Paradise, so let's use it. The pink. I wasn't going to use the pink. I don't usually like pink on my bottom at all, but pink or red, but, well, I like pink, just not this bright pink on my bottom. I'd rather use this on the top, but it's the only one we didn't use, so we kind of have to use it. Okay, the other thing I want to use is this Nectar shade on the bottom right here, staying with the same brush, because I'm going to kind of rub that over the pink, but now that you've seen it, this is the Nectar shade. Ooh, that's pretty too, because it looks like it's pulling a little blue or purple right into, which looks nice going in, going into that purple shade actually, the purple matte. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back, and then we'll finish the face. Okay, here it is with just liner and mascara, but I am going to put eyelashes on because I always feel like when I do these really colorful looks, they look better if I have lashes. I do think it's beautiful. Very, in person, it's so shiny and sparkly, like way more than what is coming across the camera, way more. This hair is driving me nuts. What the hell? Where is this coming from even? So it's dark and dreary because we're having a hurricane and tornadoes and stuff. But I will try to, if the light allows me to, if it lightens up and we get natural sunlight coming in. I don't know, it's really gloomy right now. I will take some pictures in front of the light, like the regular light like I usually do. If not, I'll have to take the photos here. But I'll be right back. I'm going to put eyelashes on. Okay, they're still drying, but here it is, and they are just Kiss lashes in the color, or in the style Shy. So I'm on, I use this pair here, and I've got one pair left. So I like Kiss and I like Ardell. They're my favorites because they're not so crazy and they're a little bit more natural. These ones aren't as natural as the other ones that I have. So these are a little bit more strong, but I also have these, which are the ones that are real wispy and little. And those are ones I would wear like if I was going out for an everyday. But if I wanted a little bit more of an impact, then even though they say Shy, I mean, I don't wear the huge ones, but that at least gives you a little something. Okay. Now, I have a perfume. This is Tory Burch, I think. Yeah, let's put that on. This is Tory Burch. Let's see if it tells me. Jolie. Jolie, 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 Jolie. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. All right. Now I've got blush. I think we're going to go into ColourPop because I want a nice, bright, fun blush. And this little Hello Kitty one is called Island Shine. And it's pretty intense, but it's pretty. And they have such a nice blush range at ColourPop. I remember when they kind of came out, they're not all that old. And their blush formula is really nice. This is a matte blush, which is fine because I have a really pretty... well, we could probably use a highlighter, one of the shades in here, but I don't think I want a yellow or orange highlight today, so I'm just gonna use the highlight I had pulled out. But I thought, so as scary as this looks, it doesn't, I mean, I'm not putting a ton on here, but I guess if you dipped in really heavy, you might not like how powerful this is, but I like it because it's buildable. So this is a great shade for someone who's got deep skin. It's also a great shade for somebody who doesn't and just wants a flush of pretty pink. Okay, here we go. Pretty. For highlight, we're going to go into also ColourPop. This is Flip Flop, which was one of their, this is one of their putty highlighters or jelly highlighters. I don't know, really pretty. And I'm going to tap on, can you see that? Hopefully. A little bit of color here. Look like a little fairy today. I was actually just listening to something about fairies. Okay, let me find a lip liner and a lipstick, and then we'll be finished up. All right, it's still super dark and gray outside, but I think you can see the colors better over here anyway. I love it, and I love that purple. I love what we did on the bottom. And I'll have pictures at the end as well. Some little bit more up close photos at the end, so stay tuned for those. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. I just got out of the shower. I'm getting ready to go see my daughter's classroom. She's going to be teaching the littles this year, and if you watch my vlogs, I will take you on that journey with me. But today, and that's on my other channel, by the way, which is just Southern Yankee. Today, I'm going to get into the Flutter palette. Yesterday, I did the Flourish, so we're going to do Flutter today. So here's the cute little packaging, blue-green eyes. See in purple? They kind of shift colors, her eyes. You can see them through my lights. And then the back of the palette, kind of like a vintagey fairy woodland vibe, very cottagey too. All right, so same thing. The outer carton's the same as the inner. You you have a nice mirror, and then you have all these gorgeous colors, and we're going to get into these today. So we're gonna get started. I used this shade before and I liked it, but I think I'm gonna start with this green here. Okay, that shade is called Serenity. I'm gonna tap it off, and I'm gonna concentrate this on the outer part of the eye. And I do have a little bit of just like some concealer down. So we're going to put that kind of over right in here in this part of the eye. It's buildable. Yeah, this is like one of those like pastel-y shades you do. It like does better almost like to tap it versus blend it. Like once you get it down, you can blend it a little bit, but it almost does better just sort of to tap the color on to get what you want first. It's like a yellowy neon green. Okay, let's do the other eye. The flutter and the flourish. I think they're made to be used together, but I also think you could use them like different seasons too. It's a beautiful shade. Can't read, Terry. Orchard orange, right here. This is like a neon orange, and it looks so pretty. I want to see what it's going to look like on the eye. We're going to go focus this part right in the inner and meet it up with that green. I like this shade. It's like a creamsicle shade. Very pretty. Very pretty. I could see me using this shade quite a bit, especially for like softening edges of a brighter look. I think it'd be really pretty. And that's what you could do with that flutter, because there's like a hot pink in there. That this would be a gorgeous shade to do with that. There is a purple I haven't used in here. We'll probably use that maybe on the bottom of the lid. I do want to swatch all of the shimmers because I don't know what I want to do. So this is Dewdrop. So that's very sheer. That'd be very pretty, like a clear base. That would be very pretty over over the purple that's in here actually. Okay, this is Pixie Petal. This is I picked up too much. It's like a very crumbly one. Oh, but isn't that pretty? Wow. Wow. That swatch could have kept going. Okay, next is Sylph. 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 Hold on, I gotta let the dogs out, but let's do this last one real quick. So that one has like a beige, you can see that like beigey orangey shade to the bottom of it, but it's got like a lilac flip to it. Also beautiful. Okay, this next one is called Golden Hour. Ooh. Really beautiful ones in here. I might end up using this shade just because I'm wearing browns today. All right, anyway, all right, so next up, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 2 more. We have Mystic Meadow next. This looks like it's got a blue or green in it. This is Mystic Meadow. Oh, I might use this one. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, shoot. I don't know now. Because both of those have like that beige tone, which would be good. And then I also have Moonflower, which I like too, but this might be more purple. I can't tell. In the pan, it looks like a brown or gold. A purple flip, a berry flip. Very pretty. Oh Lord, I don't know. I'm still thinking this one here, which is it's called Sylph. That's what I'm thinking of, which doesn't look like that in the pan. Let me just show you. This is Sylph, which is the third one here, okay? You can tell this one right here, which was moonflower, okay, it looks kind of brown. If you turn it in the pan, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, maybe in the mirror. There. You can kind of see like one place it looks kind of like a bronze and one place it looks kind of like a red. And you can kind of see there's the purple and the blue. I don't know if that's helpful at all. When I shift the colors, you can see them. You can see the shift really big on that one. And then there's the purple and blue. A little pink maybe even. So, all right. Let's do the bottom first because I wanted to go in with a little bit of that purple underneath. So I'm going to put a little bit, that's the color Wisp, right? Because I want to try this purple right here because it's like a muted shade. It's very pretty. I'm going to bring it over a little bit more. That is really pretty. Okay, now going back in with the orchid orange, I'm going to meet the orange right down here. Doesn't show as much on the bottom for me, but it's fine. Okay, the other thing that I want to do is there's this dark shade called Echo at the bottom, and I want to put a little bit of that. That looks like a smoky, like it's not like a black, but it's like a smoky gray shade, like a dark gray, and I just want that right in the outer corner here. Yeah. That way we've tried all the mattes. And I want to put just a tad on both sides, and then I'll blend it in. I like that it's in here because then you can easily kind of take this from daytime to nighttime if you want. And you can deepen up any of the looks with this shade. We're just going to use a little of it, but let's go get our blender. Okay, it's coming up a little bit higher on the other side, so I want to bring it a little bit back up in here with this one, and then I'm going to go over a little bit more with that green just to bring the green back in. I'm going to stay with the same brush actually and just pop it right up in there. Very good. Okay, now we're going to go in with that Sylph shade. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to try it. I think right here we're going to try it with a brush, but it's probably best served with a, I'm guessing your finger, but we're gonna see what this does. Yeah, I think you need to use your finger here. Very pretty. All right, let's do the same thing over here. Very sheer, but beautiful. Almost looks like glass on the skin. All right, I am going to go into, because they were kind of close. Well, I'm going to go into Moonflower here. They weren't close, but like I actually was going to go into Mystic Meadow, but I'm going to go into Moonflower. I think it might be darker, which I'm putting in the inside, but whatever. We're going to do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to see a difference here. This one has like a little purpley or something, like a bluey purple in it. I don't think it's big enough area that I left to show the difference in the two shades. No. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with the orchard orange right here. Make that there. Blend out that purple and dark. Okay, I feel like I still want something, and I have that other shade hibiscus that was a single, and I kind of want to see if we can spotlight this hibiscus shade. And then I haven't swatched this one yet either. It's going to be a totally different color, but it'll pick up the orange, I think, in the creamsicle orange shade. We'll see. This is so pretty. I'm going to swatch it for you. This is one of the singles, and I think there were 6. I just got one. Very, very pretty, isn't it? Like a gold peach coral. Really pretty. Okay, so and I do want a little of it in here. I kind of want it between right in there. Yeah. Like that. Beautiful, beautiful, darling. Okay. I am going to be right back. I'm going to go ahead and put some liner and lashes on. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I put a little bit of the shade Echo on the liner, but I'm going in with the Mystic Meadow because we didn't have as much of a difference in just sort of popping that in here. A little bit more green and pulling that up. I'm kind of mixing, but I can't help myself. We'll do more with these. I'm just kind of, this is just me playing right now. Okay, let's put some mascara on. Okay, here's the eye look. I think we need kind of a peachy type of a blush. I was going to use this one, but this is too pink for this look. This is RMS. So let's find a peach blush. Okay, we'll use this one. This is Coral Dawn, right? Coral Dawn Cream Blush by Sigma. I'm going to just go into this beauty blender. Hold on, this needs to be wet. Oh, no, it's too much. We'll get that with powder. Get the powder. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with this highlighter. This one is by House Labs, and it's in the color, I think, Peach Quartz. Hold on. Yeah, Peach Quartz. All right, I'm going to put a little concealer on this, and then we'll powder.